Go on, be entertaining.
Hello. Welcome back to Vee Vlogs. I'm currently having my morning Cheerios that Ty just went out and got for me.
Ow.
It was very sweet of him because I ran out last night, so.
Well, you only told me this morning.
Yeah. I was like, I need Cheerios, please. I don't even like cereal, but I have to eat it because I have to be full stomach for my medication. Anyways, I thought that we would talk about a little story that I just found out from Ty yesterday. So he had no idea what my main channel video was about when I was talking about 3D glasses. He didn't know like the content of it.
Because you don't let me watch it.
Well, you can watch my videos.
You don't let me watch it.
Watch them, just not around me. That goes for anybody. If someone watches my video beside me, I get so embarrassed, so awkward. Like if you're gonna watch it, just watch it like.
But it feels dirty. It just feels dirty.
To watch it? What do you mean?
Because you tell me, this is something that you can't do. You're not allowed to do this. And then you tell me to go do it in private.
Yeah, in private.
It just feels wrong.
Anyway, so Ty basically told me that when he was a kid, he wore his 3D glasses for too long and something sort of happened to him and he's gonna talk to you about it, but I was like, oh my gosh, that's literally what I was talking about in that video. Of course, those were creepypastas about kids who wore them for like days and weeks and months and started seeing monsters and their vision got strange. They were like hallucinating and stuff, which didn't happen to Ty. He had more of a realistic reaction to wearing 3D glasses.
Well, I would hope it was realistic because it happened in real life.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you didn't have like a scary ghost story.
No.
You had more of a something that happened to you that might happen to people.
It's more of a cautionary tale of what people shouldn't really be doing.
An actual warning. So Ty's gonna.
So, when Jessii and I were younger, when 3D movies came out, we didn't have the fancy like plastic black glasses that everybody wears that, you know, keeps the movie the same color.
They're
we
paper.
had the classic cardboard cutout with little tiny like pieces of basically colored saran wrap on the inside of blue and red. And no matter what movie you were watching, it was always kind of this weird purpley kind of rave going on. And it was in 3D. I think the movie that came out was Spy Kids 3D. That was like the best. That was the original stuff. Mm-hmm. And I kept my glasses and like I really liked it. Of course I was really young at this point, guys. I wasn't this age when I went and saw it. But when I was younger, in my mind I thought, I just saw a movie in 3D. If I wear these 3D glasses, will it make everything I watch 3D?
Like your whole world?
My whole world already is, but I meant like stuff on TV.
Yeah.
And when I was younger, I will admit I played video games way too much. My parents are probably saying, ha, he finally admits it. But no, I played video games way, way too much. So I was thinking, if I wore these 3D glasses while I was playing video games, maybe the video games would become 3D. They'd be like pop out at you and stuff. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, that's not really very awe-inspiring now. But back then, it was like, oh yeah, especially in the days of like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. I was playing my favorite game series at the time, which was the Spyro games. I had the fourth one, and I was probably playing it for about 4 hours straight, staring, unblinking, because that's what I end up doing. I know Jessii points that out now. If I ever look at a screen for too long, my eyes start going bloodshot because I don't seem to blink.
Yeah.
I hear her yelling at me from another room saying, Ty, blink! Just blink! For like 4 hours. And of course it didn't go 3D, but I was maybe trying to convince my mind that it's like, hey, it's gonna be 3D. It's like, oh yeah, this is awesome. And I would just kind of wear them around the house afterwards. Then I took them off for dinner. I took them off and everything was still red on one side, blue on the other side. Everything was just weird. It like nothing looked right at all. It was like burned into my eyes. And it was probably like that for a good like hour after, like pretty intense.
Yeah.
But when I was still young, I was very worried that I really damaged my eyes. And it went on for probably years after that. I was scared that because I did that, I damaged my eyes. Because I'm not sure if anybody else experiences this. Like when I would be at school, I would lie down on my desk with my eyes open. And I'd find that the eye that was closest down to the table or closest down like with gravity, that everything would be like in a slightly more reddish tinge, and the one that was up higher would be slightly in a bluish tinge. I experienced it yesterday a little bit when we were doing the eye testing.
Oh my gosh.
Pressing my eyes down and then opening it up, like kind of doing this, It's like it's happening a little bit right now. This eye, everything's a little more on the reddish tinge, and this eye's a little more on the bluish tinge.
Are you serious?
Apparently, according to Jess, this hasn't happened to her.
That does not happen to me.
It happens to me. So either I did really damage my eyes, in which case, guys, don't wear the classic retro, like 3D glasses for extended periods of time. Or there's a very natural explanation for it. But as a kid, I thought I destroyed my eyes.
Maybe you did.
I might have. I don't know.
That's so scary.
But it's... Long story short.
Long story short.
Long story short. I can't even say it right. Don't wear 3D glasses for a long period of time. Shameless merch plug.
I'm sitting with my friends. Oh, my friends, my alien friends. Wait, they light up. Come on, guys. Light up my life. Oh, you're so cute.
Just give me 1 second. Winnie, you take this moment to chew as loud as you can. She was silent before we turned on the camera.
Alright, so last night we decided to, last minute, come to my parents' house because we got a huge snowstorm overnight. Apparently 50 centimeters in some parts of Ontario. Not here though.
Brampton is a weird place.
We got like 5 centimeters maybe, not 50. We can still open our doors.
Where we currently are right now, it's like a weird part in the climate where snow just seems to pass over.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Can you see if I see out the window? See, there's like a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
A little bit. Very small amount. But we wanted to get here anyway, just so we're safe. So we're not driving on scary roads.
And we have appointments in town today, so we needed to be here.
I had my doctor's appointment in the afternoon where we're going to see if I can get a CT scan. And yeah, that's what we're doing later. But I wanted to talk about something that we discovered last night. A few of you told me in DMs that there are stores who have stolen my merch designs, like the designs I put on t-shirts and sweaters and stuff. I literally designed that myself. It's all my artwork, and other stores have taken that, put it on their own clothing, and they're selling it, which they're not allowed to do.
Well, aren't they selling it as like verified Jessii Vee merch?
Yeah, they're calling it Jessii Vee merch, and they stole my designs and put it on there. Like, that's so not allowed, and that's so terrible. So, and the people in DMs were saying like, oh, is this your merch site? Guys, I only have one. Only one. If you see merch that's not on my one and only merch site, it's not from me. Please report it or let me know, because it's not real. You know, the quality might be terrible, the design's probably terrible because they probably like copied and pasted it, it's probably all pixelated and weird, so don't trust other places.
It's just a big shame is that you were told about one of them.
Yeah.
So you just went and you searched a little bit just to see. How many more did you find?
Like 2 more.
2 more websites that are selling, finger quotes, Jessii Vee merch.
Yeah. It's my designs. They just took my artwork. It's really sad. So we're gonna try and take those down because not allowed. But just wanted to remind you guys, if it's not something from jessieveemerch.com, it's not from us, and it's someone stealing artwork and designs, and don't go there. Basically.
People might be thinking, you know, why would we really care about this stuff? When it comes down to personal designs, personal artwork, not just us, everybody. There's hardworking artists out there that work like crazy just to get their stuff out there and noticed. And this happens all the time, and it's horrible. People spend hours upon hours just for somebody to copy paste it and just maybe like change a little tiny bit of it. That's stealing. That's the definition of stealing.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. It's not because like, oh, I want the money, don't buy from them. I'm actually worried about you guys too, because you don't know what they're gonna send you. Like they could send you some like gross quality like tissue paper type clothes. You don't know, right? They could be totally ripping you off, and I don't want my brand associated with things that aren't good.
We don't want you guys to be taken advantage.
No, we don't.
Of.
So just be careful of the world out there, because people like to steal and be rude, take things.
Aliens.
So anyway, right now we've been putting Jessii Vee charms on aliens. So yes. What's happening.
And we have a lot of other merch that just came in, but we can't show
you.
It came how many months early?
Okay.
About 4 months early.
This entire room, which you can't see, is filled with boxes of new merch. Like we have like our Easter stuff, our spring stuff, our back to school stuff. I think some Halloween stuff. So we got it all at once. We thought it would be spread out throughout the year. No, they send us everything. So we're currently trying to like sift through it and gonna be a long day.
It will be.
It will be. That's my PSA. What does PSA stand for?
Public service announcement.
That's my public service announcement. We should just speak in like slang.
You mean
So,
abbreviations?
Be aware of the internet ASAP.
Be aware of the internet as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Everyone should just be aware of the internet in general.
Yeah,
It's a scary
ASAP.
place.
All right, BRB.
BRB? No.
What?
It's time to end the vlog.
I know, that's why I'm saying BRB, because we'll see you in the next vlog. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Comment down below if you've had any weird 3D glasses experience, or if you had something similar to Ty where you wear it for too long and your eyes stay red and blue.
Or
Or
if you guys experience that thing where you find yourself lying on one side of your head and the one eye closest to the ground, you start seeing a little more red and the other side a little more blue. Tell me if that's normal.
maybe because your blood, if you're lying
That's the only way I could prevent myself from panicking about that. I just figured there was just more blood in that area and it just kind of made it a little more red, and there was a little less in this area just because of gravity that it made it a little more blue. That's my only guess. Please let me know if it's normal. I am terrified. I don't want to go to an optometrist. My eyes freak me out, and anything near my eyes freak me out.
Yeah, me too.
Help me.
Anyways, have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next vlog. Bye!
See you guys.